If you're seeking prosperity, you're already very prosperous. If you're seeking love, you're already love. If you're seeking understanding, the understanding is already within you. And if you're seeking abundance, it's already in you. You are what you seek. And this is going to be important messages coming through for the Virgos ahead of the Lionsgate portal on 8/8/2026. I want to say hello to my fellow Queen of Pentacles, to my fellow Virgos, and to any cross watchers. I am Brittany. This is going to be a tap in prior to the 8/8 portal. I will be doing a portal reading. I absolutely love those. The energy is dope. So I really hope that you'll tap into that with me. But at this moment, come on in here. And when you get in here, please hit subscribe, hit share, tap into the energy and the vibe. We're going to go ahead and hop into this. Now, there was at the back of the deck the Holy Grail and the Oracle deck, the Gateway of Light Oracle deck. It says inner discovery, finding sacredness, and you are what you seek. And if you see like this cup is overflowing, I feel like there's a Virgo who is really trying to seek the overflow without realizing the overflow is within you, right? And you could be seeking something from a partner, seeking something out of life, seeking something at your job, seeking something out in the world, and really it already was in you. You have to just turn inward to discover it, right? Is the first message that I'm getting, because this is going to really put you in the alignment necessary for this portal coming, because the portal, the 8/8 portal, is all about abundance energy, right? Abundance energy, alignment, prosperity, and a lot of like quantum leaping, like jumping into the timeline that you're meant to be in, right? It's a big time for manifesting and all of these good things. But in order to get to that place where you're aligned to attract, you really have to be in the right mindset, right? And you have to already know that you have everything that you're seeking, especially ahead of a big manifestation period, or, you know, setting intentions. So this was the first message that I was getting. I do want to hop into the tarot before I go too much deeper into the oracle, and then I'll finish with an angel number. I will say at the back of the deck, there's something that you need to be redirecting your focus on. Something that you've been focused on is not serving you in any way, and it could be very negative in nature. Somebody could be bringing some negative energy your way, really stirring up a lot of negative things. I'm hearing the devil, okay? The devil is busy. The devil is busy, and it could lead you to like seeking like a way out, or seeking understanding, seeking clarity, seeking like love when somebody's not showing you love. So it's like really turn inward here, redirect your focus to positivity, to the good. You know, Spirit is wanting somebody here, some Virgo, to know I am working for the good in your life. I'm creating clarity. I'm moving you in a direction of abundance. Not even moving you in a direction of abundance. I'm giving to you abundance, and I'm moving you in the direction of prosperity, right? And so anything other than that is of the devil. It's straight up of the enemy. It's of evil forces, and don't even allow that, okay? That's what I'm saying with the King of Swords here in reverse. You have to be very mindful of who you are protecting yourself from, because I feel like there are going to be some people that are going to be trying to manipulate your energy. They're going to be trying to start arguments, really start fights. It's going to have you in a place of like, I don't understand, really being in a place of confusion, not really knowing what to do, or, you know what I mean? And I feel like there is something that you don't know, that you don't have, that you don't see, and it's creating it's like emitting this frequency of lack, right? And it's like We don't want that, right? You already know what you know. You might not want to accept it, but you know. And you already know what you got to do in certain situations, even though you ain't trying to accept it or do it, right? You already know who is not really trying to show love, or they're coming from kind of like a mean-spirited place or whatever. So like, you got to kill them with kindness. You've got to kill them with kindness. You've got to make sure that your energy is right, because I see somebody trying to pull you back here, pull you to a place that ain't even it. And this is exactly what I'm saying with the Ten of Swords. Somebody here is wanting to walk away. You're wanting to be done with something and get away from a lot of like toxic, unhealthy energy, arguments, like a lot of challenging situations or times or people. And you don't really want to. But like, you've taken all that you could take. You've taken all you could take. I feel there is a Virgo that has reached their breaking point. Maybe you are seeking, like, again, like I was saying, a way out of a situation, but the way out, you already know it. You just have to accept it. You know, you have to accept help, tap into resources, really get out of certain things that are just no longer serving you or creating a lot of negative things. All right. And this is the time to do it. All right. We have the Strength card. This is Leo energy. Leo season is the time to do it. And unfortunately, this was already building, right? This was already building. And now it's to the point where you have to redirect your focus, because something could be really like distracting you and just it's living rent free in your head. And it's time for you to redirect your focus, really gain the strength. I'm hearing courage and braveness to move away from things, to get away from people, to shut some noise out, you know, especially if there's people like gossiping or, you know, conspiring or things like that, really shifting your focus away from anything that's negative. All right. Because you are what you seek. So if you're seeking this out, or, you know, if you are around a lot of these things, your reality, your mind is going to be filled with a lot of negative things and circumstances. Right. So you just got to be stronger and stronger in your will, but also just stronger, period, against a lot of evil, like negative forces is what I'm getting here too. A lot of things that I meant to tear you down, right? Bog you down. It's time to get strong, walk away, fight against. OK. And know that if you know, if you have to know your battles, is what Spirit's wanted me to point to, because, you know, some battles ain't yours, they're his. So you also have to really know your battles, especially here with the Page of Pentacles in reverse. You have to know what's for you to fight against and what's for you to walk away from. Spirit wants to redirect you. Let me fight some of these battles here for you. I'm also feeling like there is some knowledge that there is a Virgo out here. Like there's some knowledge that you're seeking, that you're wanting, but I feel like you don't really think that you can. Either you feel it's too late, either you feel like you don't have the, like, this is like, you could be wanting to go back to school. You could be wanting to train for a certain position. You could be wanting to get into a trade. You know, you could be wanting to really like elevate yourself from a professional standpoint, and you could feel like you really can't, but this is going to require a lot of strength and determination and will. Okay, you can do this. All right, you can do this. It's something that you are wanting to discover, maybe about yourself, or maybe about something, like I'm seeing like a specific field of study that you're interested in, and you like, I would be really good at this. Okay, well, let's explore that. You know, Spirit wants you to explore that. All right, stop holding back here. Four of Pentacles in reverse. Stop holding back. All right. Also, too, ahead of this, you know, all of this energy coming through is so important before this portal, because I feel like it's putting you in the right energy. Okay. Now when it comes to your finances, things of that sort, I feel like there is somebody that is going against the grain. So, you know, if you've been saving, if you've been budgeting, if you've been learning about money and you're not implementing these things, how will it align you to receiving more? You know, Spirit is going to bless you with what you can manage and what you can handle. All right. He is never going to put more on you than you can bear. So you're not going to have this overwhelming success or this overwhelming amount of money when you can barely budget the money that's in your account now. And I feel like you could have been doing really good, but you need to get back very strong in your money habits, your spending habits, reel it back in, okay, at this time. That's for somebody. So that way you can get in that frequency of attracting, especially if you're manifesting like a certain amount of money or to get out of a money situation. Like, you have to show Spirit that you are willing to do the work as well. Okay. He ain't gonna do it all for you. Now the Three of Wands is in the reverse here. 5 of Cups, 8 of Cups in reverse, 7 of Cups. Let me tell you something. And I'm saying this to you, my Virgo. I'm saying this to me as a Virgo. There are some people that you saw in your future. There are some things that you saw in your future. They're not going to be there with you in your future. You're going to lose these people, whether in the physical realm or you're going to lose them out of your life. There is going to be resistance in this ahead of this portal, because I'm definitely seeing the 8 in reverse. The 8 of Cups, to be specific. And this is somebody that I feel like is walking away from you or is leaving you to go on to find whatever it is that they are needing in life. This person has other options, other goals, other things that they need to take care of and do. Their path is not aligning with yours anymore, and you will have to lose them. But again, this is a time, this portal is already open. Let's be very clear, it's already open. But when it peaks on the 8th, this is a time where you need to manifest for what you want, what your goals are, what is aligning with where you are and where you're going, okay? Not what you've been trying to hold on to and it was no longer serving you. It's time to let some things go, and then don't rest in the fact of, I lost this. All right. Now, when it's a physical loss, this is a bit different because everybody grieves different. And I'm never going to tell somebody how to grieve. But I mean, especially if somebody had to walk away, they're bringing a lot of negative energy and they're leaving you, or you feel like you are at odds with, okay, should I leave them? Should I stay? Spirit is like, they have to go. They have to go. Because I got something better for you. I got something more positive for you. I got something more healthy for you. Whether it's a new relationship or just this richness of life, this prosperous life, there's so much more. You have other options here. And for somebody that is losing a child, like if you lost a pregnancy, there are options. It's still going to hurt. And again, I'm not going to tell nobody how to grieve, but make sure that you're resting. Make sure that you're taking care of your body, allowing it to heal, but knowing that there are options. You can still have that family. You can still have that child to complete your family. Like you can still have that, Virgo, if that is you. But you just got to get through some rough, challenging things here in order to get to the good part. But the good is already in you. You can already experience the good right where you are in the challenging times. You just have to make that choice Because some things I feel like there's a Virgo who you might actually have to get away from somebody, be away from somebody, but you feel stuck. You can still have that good spirit that, you can still find that sacred time and space wherever you are. You just have to choose that. You have to allow spirit in. You have to allow your focus to shift to the good and stop focusing on the bad, the negative, or the negativity, the challenges, the hurt. You have to shift your focus to what's good in your life, what's positive, what's healing for you, what makes you feel good. Right? I'm seeing there's a Virgo that needs to possibly like get into something physical to channel some type of maybe anger or frustration or, confusion or what have you. Praying, meditating. This is just what's coming in ahead of the portal. I'm just saying. I'm actually going to not get any of the oracle here. Just because I'm seeing willpower, though, when I cut the deck, I'm not going to hold you. You're going to have a lot of will and a lot of willpower. But I am going to end with the, I am going to end with the angel numbers. So let's get 2 of those for you. Self-reflection with the 222 at the back of the deck. You could be seeing 222. Take note of what you want, where you are, how you can learn and grow. Definitely a lot of reflection at this time, especially with the Chiron moving into retrograde in the sign of Taurus. There's a lot of reflection going on, especially around money, finances, your money habits, where you find comfort, how you operate, with other people and at work and things like that. It's definitely a lot of reflection around this at this time. And that's not no coincidence. Like, this is important to do ahead of this portal, peaking in this energy being so potent, because it's going to help you out a lot as the portal closes. I'm just saying. So we've also got your time. Well, I could have put that up here. Your time. 333. It says find balance, embrace joy and creativity, celebrate ourselves. And then we've got the 1100 with balance. All right. You could be finding this around 3:33 or 11 a.m. or p.m. does not matter, but these could be very significant points in time. Then we've got balance. It says cleanse your mind so you could truly see what you should pursue in life. Yeah, your focus needs to completely shift to things you want, things you need, and things that will better you. Not trying to fix things, get through things, whatever, because especially with people or in, with situations that aren't really seeming like they're working with you, it's working against you. That's the enemy. You ain't going to fight the enemy. You turn that over, because that battle's not yours. But acknowledging it and recognizing it is going to be a very good start. And making sure that you're taking care of your own mind. Like I was saying in the beginning, this is going to be very crucial moving into this, moving through this portal. You have to focus on your mind and your mindset. All right. And if there are some things that you want to pursue, don't hold back from this. Think big, dream big, plan big. I feel like you're planning too small. You giving yourself too many outs and you giving yourself too many excuses. All right, Spirit is guiding me to that. It's time to really embrace a lot of this. What brings you joy? What allows you to express your creativity? What allows you to get into your uniqueness and your oneness? And, it makes you feel good. What brings balance to your life? Because whatever is out of balance and the people that's creating this imbalance and the mental imbalances you probably already going through, or emotional or hormonal imbalances, everything is about to get straight away. But you got to be strong, you got to be courageous, and you got to be brave at this time, and know that everything that you already want, everything you're looking for, everything you desire is already within you. You just got to tap in. So that's just to sum it all up. I really hope this message finds you well. I'm sending you so much love and light, and I'll see you again. See you later.